Hello there, my good friends of YouTube. Today I'm just sharing what I've been doing with this circuit. Okay, this is a pulse width modulation circuit which I got off eBay for £6. I can't remember if I mentioned what I had done before, but I've done a little bit more work on it tonight, just to make it more reliable and to work better. Originally, you can see the board just there. Okay, it's not very big. It's just about that long and about that wide, and it basically compacted together two heat sinks on the board, two caps, and a 5.5 timer switch, 5.5 timer chip, which they'd actually scraped off the top, but you can definitely see how it's wired up that it's a 5.5 timer. And what I've done, I've taken the heatsink off there. You can see how big it is because you can see the white bit just there. It's not very big, only small, basically smaller than this one, a lot smaller than that one, and it had two transistors on, as you can just see, which I've taken off and lengthened some wire, put some wire on there, soldered some wire, and stuck them two onto this board. Now the other one, which was another heatsink, which was on this side, which was a lot smaller than the one that was hit on this side, goes from pin 3 on the chip and goes to a fast switching MOSFET, which was an 80 amp 55 volt, which is this one just here, which is an IRF 2807. Which is 80 amps 55 volts. Now I've removed that and put on my own, which is an IRF 3205, which is 98 amps at 55 volts, and I've basically put two together, wired another one onto it, should I say, in parallel with this one. Now, as you can see, I've not wired the center pin because the center pin is basically the same. It basically is the ground back plate, which you screw onto a heatsink. So they're both connected, so there's no need for a wire. So that's what I've done with this one. Now that I've put it all together, I can't fit the bloody lid on, so I'm going to have to get a little bit of a bigger project box from work and squeeze it all into that one. I don't want to cram it in because I end up getting a bloody problem with it, and I don't want a problem with it because I had to wait bloody 2 weeks for the circuit from China, and I don't want to damage it. So that's what I've done. Great, these project boxes, so I'll show you it working. As you can see just there, so I've got a bit of a cough and a sore throat. I've put a diode in. Okay, now there's no diode on the board, so I don't want to damage it in case I'm not looking what I'm doing one day and wire it the wrong way. Basically, the plus wire just there, okay, which is the positive wire. Just in case if I wire the negative to the positive and end up damaging the board, so they didn't wire that onto the board. You know, it's cheaper to build, isn't it? So what I've done, I've put a nice 100 volt IN diode in there, so that it doesn't get damaged if I wire it the wrong way. So it can only be wired the one way. So good thing to do that is with a lot of boards, guys. If you've got a sensitive board and it's got no diodes wired into it, wire a diode through the circuit, and it can only be wired one way. It'll only work if it's wired the right way. So I just wanted to share that with you. So thanks ever so much, guys, for I just want to shout out to all my friends who have subscribed. Thanks very much for all your your help and support with my previous videos and where I've been stuck on a few bits and bobs. And thanks for my videos that some of you put up for my flyback porn. Made me laugh. Honestly, it really did. Guy put, I can't remember his name now, he put a video of it's in my previous watched videos anyway, and he did a porn video for me on a flyback, and it was quite funny. It had me in stitches. And another chap as well who's done a video for me for a TV. You know, it's great that I've got these friends out there that go out their way for me and do these things for me. It's really, really great. So anyway, I'm not going to ramble on anymore and take any of you guys' time up. I'm just going to say thank you, look after yourselves, be safe, and we'll speak again.